This is the moment another Syrian military helicopter shot down in Aleppo province. None of its crew survived. They were taking part in a military operation to recapture opposition-held areas on the outskirts of Aleppo city. It's the second helicopter downed by rebels in the same area this week. Fierce fighting continues in neighboring Idlib province. It's a critical time for the rebels, who are constantly retreating after losing ground. Idlib is their last stronghold. If they are defeated here, the war will be over. Many Syrians are continuing to flee their homes. This woman has been forced from the countryside of Aleppo province. She feels abandoned by everyone.
It's very cold and no one seems to care about what's happening to us. The situation is more than tragic. No one is helping look at the people leaving. I don't know of any safe area where I can take my family.
Almost 150,000 refugees have fled towards the border with Turkey in the last 4 days, joining more than 1 million forced from their homes since the start of the Syrian army's offensive in Idlib last April. AHMED MEGLAJ has been forced to flee his village of Jabal al-Zawiya, as well as refugee camps at least 4 times over the last few months.
I recently moved with my family to the city of Binish thinking it would be safe and far from the fighting. Then the Syrian army stepped up its offensive a week ago. We packed and left. I don't know where to go next. I feel like my next move will be towards the unknown.
As the humanitarian crisis deepens, Turkey is deploying more troops into Idlib. Ankara accuses Damascus of violating the terms of a ceasefire agreement that was reached 2 years ago between Turkey, Iran and Russia. The deal established safe zones and implemented a ceasefire, but violence never stopped. The Syrian army seems determined to defeat the rebels and continue its advance towards the city of Idlib. That's a red line for Turkey. It's ramped up its military presence in Idlib and has given the Syrian army until the end of this month to pull out behind Turkish observation posts or face a tougher response. Hashem Ahelbarra, Al Jazeera, on Turkey's border with Syria.